Initiating startup sequence.
And now, here's the world's greatest...
Oh yes, good afternoon everybody, good afternoon, hello, good afternoon and welcome, hello to the Sunday live show. And welcome to everybody, so thanks for coming in. It's Sunday afternoon, it's 4 p.m. in the UK. It is of course other times around the world, but hey, you know, we're in the UK. It's wet, windy and cloudy. So let's all wish that we were somewhere else. I do. Anyway, let's have a look at who's here. So we have Itsy Bitsy. Are you here? Itsy Bitsy, are you here? We can't play it unless you're here. Are you here? Anyway, moving on. Timmy Ramjam. Hello. Oh, he is here. Definitely here. That's good.
It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini.
Yep. So you're here at 11:38 and 2:09. That's what we call dedication. Dedication. That's what we need. That's the old Roy Castle. Change and go exclusively on antenna. Well, very good point. Problem is that if people were prepared to support me on the old financial side of things, as I keep on advertising the Patreon, YouTube, and various other things, if they were willing to support me, I could easily do that because then I wouldn't have to worry about YouTube. Money from YouTube, even though it's a small amount, it's still regular, and I am quite happy to go live on other platforms because then you can say what you like. It wouldn't be any censorship as well, but certainly it's all down to the moolah, as they say. I'm still very annoyed about BNT because BNT I have emailed regularly to try and find out how you live stream. There's only one person on there that live streams that I know of. That's Sonia Polton. I have emailed her as well to see how she is the only one that's allowed to live stream. I'm a bit annoyed because come on, you know, it's all about support of the platform, and I've been there since the very beginning, and I upload probably 4 or 5 videos a day in the week, and I support the channel, but I don't seem to get the support back, which is very, very annoying because I put all the effort in and I don't get no effort back out. And especially when you email and you don't get any response whatsoever, it is a bit frustrating. And I'm sure somebody will. Oh shit! I've just dropped my pen. Somebody will obviously, when this is uploaded to BNT, somebody will probably go and complain about it. Oh, he's having a moan about BNT. Yeah, I'm having a moan because they don't bother replying. We're the people that are keeping them in business. We're the people that are uploading videos every bloody day. All right, I may not be a bloody what's his face? I may not be a large channel with 100,000 subscribers, But when you think about it, all of the channels on there, all they do is copy other people's work. That's all they do. You look on a good day and you'll see down the left, down the right hand side there, you'll see videos, right, from all these various channels, and all they've done is copy other people's work. They haven't made their own work. So it is very, very annoying that I make my own work. Anyway, hello to the old lady from Birmingham. The old lady lives in the shoe. There's Jackie. That's good. Hello, hello. 21 degrees at 11 p.m. That's pretty nice. It doesn't even say what temperature we're on here. We just got rain to stop. That's what it says. Yes, I'm sure we got loads of people watching. If you're watching, then please say hello. Don't just hide. It's very, very rude to hide. They call that, don't they call that stalking? Yeah, I'm sure they do. Yeah. So there are lots of stories that we could talk about. We can't because we're on YouTube. We are on Odyssey, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and of course YouTube. And later on we will be on BNT as well as an upload. So that'd be good. Don't forget to see videos. If you want to see juicy videos, and I'm sure you do, then obviously Odyssey and BNT are the places to go. These are the places where you will get the juicy stuff. So if you're interested in that, then obviously go over there, sign up for a subscription, free of charge, obviously. And please consider supporting the channel with the other methods as well, because it's very important that we're doing a lot of work here, trying to get you the information that, if we don't get the views and the support, then we can't make the videos. Certainly, there's a lot of videos that I've done in the last 6 months that have had hardly any views at all. Sounds like a little bit of a moan, but I feel very frustrated because on BNT, guarantee that a video will get 400, 500, 600 views, and on YouTube it will get maybe 50 if it's lucky. So you can see that the number of subscribers and number of views is actually disproportionate for the various platforms. Now that could be, I don't know, any reason whatsoever. I'm open to suggestions. I'm also open to suggestions for a phone call if you want to phone in. Maybe Jackie while we're waiting, because we have the capacity to have a phone call. Yeah, I'd love to do a phone-in show on BNT. That would be really good, I reckon. It'd be quite unique, because I don't think anybody else is doing a phone-in show. I know they do guests and things like this, but it's not the same. The unpredictability of phone-in shows. You'd rather throttle what's on your mind for a few quid. Yeah, I would actually, because I need to pay the bills, mate. It's all right. People have said in the past, well, you all about money, but then it does cost money, doesn't it? Exactly. And the guy on Twitch, yes. He was also on YouTube, on You Now, wasn't he? The guy was doing a sleeping video. So, yeah, it's really, really no good. It's I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway, whatever. Good luck to them. Yep. feel free to email, whatever. We are looking at support, so it's obviously we've got. Oh, the she was it? There's a bloke on you now. Bloke on you now, does it? I mean, for God's sake, what the hell is the point of that? I don't get it. I'm sorry, I don't get it. So, there's the number. If you want to give us a call, it is, of course, 01225 292288. The lines are open. If you want to give us a call, then, Jackie, give us a quick call to say hello while we're waiting. Or Timmy, maybe. Or Timmy Monk there, hello. Good day to Tim. All the way from...
Uber's over.
We have a phone call coming in already. It's that sheep lover.
Hello?
Hello, sheep lover.
Hello? Will you stop bloody moaning?
Why?
That's all you bloody do.
I'm allowed to moan if I want.
That's all you bloody do is moan, mate.
I'm allowed to, mate.
Yeah, that's all you bloody do.
Yeah,
Is
I got the sheep for you.
moan.
Moan.
Oh, woe is me.
Woe is me.
Whoa, that's all you do. You should moan.
Lloyd.
Woe is me, the world's on my shoulders.
Oh, bless you.
And I got a face like a chimpanzee.
What's that? You got a face like a chimpanzee, you say?
Moan.
Moan.
That's all you do.
Yeah. Hello to Wayne. Hello.
I don't know why.
Wayne's here. Say hello, Wayne.
Don't know why. You just moan and moan.
Say hello to Wayne.
Hey, what's the latest now? Are you going to Thailand? Or is Thailand going to you? Is
Thailand's coming here.
going to you? Well, what's happening?
Thailand's coming here.
Tell us the goss.
Yep, Thailand's coming here. I've got it booked up.
All right, good. Well, when? How soon?
I've had my orders.
How soon she come in to see you?
No, I've had my orders. I apparently I am going to Thailand in May.
Oh,
apparently.
You were going. You were going to Thailand.
Yeah.
Mohammed's going to the mountain, is he? Oh.
Well, I don't know about Mohammed.
Oh, you're bringing the mountain to Mohammed.
That's it. I'm going to bring the mountain here.
Okay.
Yeah. So
that's going to be well, isn't it? Oh,
I've had my orders.
Anyway, never mind scrap that. But besides that, so what's your plan when you go there? Are you going to have all these PCR tests, I suppose, when you get there?
I doubt it very much, mate. I doubt it very much. I doubt it.
When you get up there, you're going to have to have those things put up your nose and...
No, I'm sorry.
Down your throat.
I don't do that. I don't do any of that.
No?
No, I'm not doing anything shoved in any orifice, including my ass. So, yeah, that's the way it goes, I'm afraid.
Well, you didn't say that to Alfie and saw your sex, did you? Or some of the story.
Eh?
You didn't say that to Alfie, down and saw your sex, did you?
Oh, right, yeah. No, that's
you
right.
Didn't tell him that,
don't tell him that. No, down and so sick.
No.
I don't want that in my orifice.
Hey, what's any gossip about Alfie and what's happening? It's on, off, in, out, around about.
In, out, round about.
It's like a love story with Alfie, you know. 1 minute he's in love, and the next minute he's like, I don't know what's happening with him.
Don't know, mate. I'm not talking about anybody that's not here.
Nothing, No, you're his chum, you're his buddy, you know what's going on.
I have no idea, mate.
To us.
Tell
us the gossip. Go on. Put your ratings up, they will.
I have no gossip, mate.
No gossip at all.
No, sorry. Well, you could tell me the gossip. If you
So
want.
is Chuck still parking in disabled bays? That's
is
the
he?
gossip I got, but there
is
you
he
are.
still doing that, is
Allegedly.
he? Okay.
Allegedly, Chuck is still parking in disabled bays. And,
Allegedly.
so I don't know.
Yes.
And allegedly, Chuck is still moaning, oh, got no money, my pension's running out, and all this. I don't know what's happening with him.
Oh, God.
You know, I don't know, he's been moaning in the morning, Chuck, allegedly. But he's just been moaning about things. And you know I'm moaning. What is it? Is this a year of moaning vloggers and bloggers? Is that what's happening
You've
with you
got to
boys?
remember, there's no point.
Huh?
There's no worrying. There's no. There's no harm in having a good old moan.
The morning. It's supposed to be entertainment on morning, bringing us all
we don't
down
worry
with
about
you.
that.
I mean, Chuck's the same. He's been moaning the last 3 weeks, allegedly, haven't he? I mean, he's been like, oh, going up here, doing the wrestle, look at that.
Don't you have a moan?
And then he shows us, allegedly, he shows us a photo of a dog up at this monk. Sounds painful, huh?
What?
I would not fancy having my monk bit.
Yeah, I don't want my monk bit. No, that's right. Don't want that. Oh my God. Is that
so,
right?
I was, you know, I know I'm not Jackie, but you know.
But if you were,
but
you'd
I
be a
just
lady.
moved the legs and so it's all right.
Yeah.
I just shaved them and all, so
Have you?
are you okay?
Oh, you're lucky, you. Gotta
You
keep
know.
it trim.
So anyway, I want to know. So when you go when are you tell me when are you going?
I've had my orders. I've got to go in May.
In May.
Yeah, I've had my orders.
Oh, May.
Right.
You may not. You may not go.
May
or you may
be
go.
with you.
Huh? Is that
Yeah.
May? Is that what May you meant?
Come
you
what
may
may.
go or you may not go.
Well, exactly. Come what may.
And I come what may.
Yes.
That's what May you were on about.
Yes, that's right.
You may not go or you may go.
Well, you may be right. You may be wrong.
Yeah. So no gossip, just all up the morning from you.
Well, there's
Jesus,
no harm in
at
moaning.
this rate, I don't know.
You tell me you don't moan.
The public want entertainment. We don't want moaners.
You're not moaners. Oh, okay.
You are. You're just moaning about things.
Okay.
God's
Well,
sake. I know it's tough for you, but you know, I mean, Jesus.
Jesus, what's he got to do with it?
That I don't know.
Don't bring him into it.
So, have you got a plan?
Yes.
What's your plan for your viewing figures?
Well, for viewing figures?
Yeah, to get your viewing figures up and to get, you know.
Well, it's for you lot to watch the bloody videos and tell other people about them.
Right. And how are people going to watch it? If you just bloody moaning all the time, Andy, please stop
you know what?
moan.
Nothing like a good moan.
Don't know, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. You turn into that robot, a paranoid android. Oh, look at me! I got a brain the size of a planet. Yes. Nobody listens to me.
I'm so.
You're gonna end up like a robot of Hitchhiker's Guide, aren't you?
That's right. Yeah. Yep. That's me.
Brain the size of a planet and nobody listens to me. I can't get shares. I can't get likes. I can't get this. I can't get my video seen. Oh no, look at me.
Come on.
I know we got to go to Thailand to see Todd. I got our things put up my nose and my mouth. hopefully not up my bum, but you know.
Yeah, come on, Lloyd.
You know,
tell me for sure.
Hopefully not that. Hopefully
won't
get searched up my bum at customs when they put things up my nose, in my mouth.
Lloyd. Lloyd,
And you wheel and your chair. How's that? Is it all okay fit to travel? Is the chair scooter okay? Is low leaking batteries?
Yeah, they're okay. Ready to go. Yeah.
It's all running. It's all ready to go on the plane. It's not going to burn through the hull of the plane or something on the way over. And
that's right.
Because you want, it's all working correct.
All working.
So.
You got my
Battery's
camera.
fine.
My camera ready. My backup camera ready.
Tires all pumped up. Yeah.
Well,
ready.
That would be really good if they were, because it's not. You can't put air in them.
And I don't. What else? What else you need? You're gonna have all your jobs to go, I suppose. Are you?
What jobs?
Well, malaria and all that jazz.
I've had all that.
Huh?
I've had all that. Don't need it again.
You have any malaria jobs?
Yeah,
and
I've had all
everything else?
Yeah. Hep B.
Yeah. Are you gonna be moaning jobs because of moaning?
Yeah,
you have to get them jobs to stop you moaning about things.
Yeah.
I'm only joking, Andy. You'll be moaning about this now. You'll be, look at him. See, I can't even get the subscribers now. See, bloody Lloyd. Look at him. He just criticizes me.
I gotta give you.
I've been like a father to him, and look at him. He just bites the hand that feeds me, and he just bites the hand that feeds him. Lloyd,
Frying pan of doom. Frying pan of doom. Take that.
Be like a father to him, and he just bites the hand that feeds him. Lloyd, he's a no gooder. He's a no gooder.
So, come on, honest question. Right?
Hey, all right, where's Andrew then? Where's Andrew? Is he smoking some dubious stuff in the corner somewhere? So he's on the phone. Huh?
He might be.
Where's Andrew? Huh?
I haven't seen him.
Where is he?
He's not here yet.
John Lennon looked like Andrew, isn't he?
John Lennon?
Yeah, he looks a bit like John Lennon.
Does he?
I think. I don't know. Yeah, sort of. I don't know.
No, he don't. He looks a bit...
Hippier.
Hippie. Yeah, hippier.
Hippie.
Yeah.
Flower power.
Flower power.
Peace, man. Peace.
Yeah.
Peace out, man. Peace out, man. My name's
Right.
Andrew. Peace out, man.
Yeah, peace
out. Bro. Peace, bro. Peace and love, bro. That's all we need.
Peace out. So, answer me this.
I try.
Genuine question. Do you never moan?
No.
You never ever moan.
No. I never moan.
You're like the government. I don't believe a word you say.
I don't know. I don't know. There's moaning and there's moaning.
No, there's only one.
It's like you were moaning, which is like Hiroshima style, and it's like massive moaning, and it's me like a little firecracker moan.
A Welsh.
So I don't know.
Okay.
No, not really. No.
Have you seen any sheep lately?
Any sheep?
Yeah.
I seen one named Andy, and he just moans and moans.
Have you not seen any sheep lately?
Moans and moans, man. More sheep in England anyway, isn't it?
What, there's more sheep in England?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
When they've been up a train up to England, they see loads of sheep, more than in Wales.
I think there's more in Wales.
What's that about?
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it's
blah, blah, blah.
Customs are, well, I'm not taking my...
Blah, blah, blah.
I haven't got the job, blah, blah, blah. You'd be going to customs.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
There's no planet blah.
There is no planet blah.
Okay, Andy, I'm going to leave you to it before you blah me out of existence.
Oh, you really crack me up.
You really cracked me up.
Okay, Andy. Tool the pep.
Okay, thank you, Lloyd.
Ta-ra.
Take care, mate.
Ta-ra.
Don't
Bye.
have a moan.
Bye. Have a moan, Andy.
All right.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Moaning Andy. Moaning.
Oh, by the way, Jackie's got a question for you. Lloyd, I don't think this is your real voice. Is it your real voice?
No, it's not my voice. It's
Whose voice is it?
someone else's. Anyway, I'm going now.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Have we gone yet? Yeah. There you go. Hello to Richard.
Richard? 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 Richard?
Hello.
Oh, Richard.
Hello, Gary Logan.
I hate you, Butler. Oh, it's made my day, that is.
Hello, Starlight. Vote to get rid of Bojo. Yes, exactly. More in New Zealand, probably. There are, yeah, sheep in New Zealand. Interesting. Nice 1-2. Nice 1-2. Nice 1-2. What instrument does a pair of sheep play? Oh, the tuba. Oh my God. That's terrible. Lloyd, are you going to Thailand? No, you won't be going to Thailand. You have reduced their prices. Oh, wow. Good. Can't wait. The sheep of things to come. Abandoned sheep. This was a sheep shot. Time will tell. Good afternoon to Wayne. Hello.
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 I'm in bed with COVID at the moment.
Oh no.
But there's two things today.
Wayne. Wayne.
Yeah.
You're in bed with the flu, are you?
COVID.
Flu.
No, really. COVID.
Oh, get off with you. Get off.
No, I am.
Oh, get off. You've got the flu, mate.
No, I've took the test.
Oh, I took the test too. Shoved it up my arse.
No, I'm trying to be serious.
All right. Go on then. We can't be serious. We've got to have a laugh. Anyway.
No, but what I'm trying to say isn't getting across.
You're getting across. What are you getting across?
Where are we? Right.
Wayne?
So I'll talk. I don't want to go on about. Yeah. Do you remember last week when we spoke about the gas and electric bills?
Yeah, I do.
And I was talking about that there's no shortage. And I couldn't really understand who it was and sort of like why and how they were allowed to make the prices so high when nothing had actually changed within the market.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I thought something can't be right here. So I spent a couple of days this week, whenever it was, I don't know, a couple of days ago, doing more research, and I've actually got to the bottom of it eventually. And this is the sort of stuff which they don't tell you on the news because they really don't want you to know. Now, people can correct me if I'm wrong, but when we hear about gas and oil and North Sea, in brackets, North Sea oil, we first of all presume it's our oil and our gas.
Right, okay.
That's the first thing, which is incorrect. It has nothing to do with Britain.
Okay.
Because we privatised it, and basically all these massive high costs, I blame every single person who voted Conservative in the 80s.
Yeah.
The Conservative Party, as the same as water, electric and all the rest of it, privatised it. So what happens is, companies will pay X amount to be able to drill in the North Sea. What they do is, regardless, even though our government say yes or no, but they don't really, because it's all backhanders, but they give them a license to drill.
Right.
Our government.
Yeah.
Now, because our government is so ridiculous and they're so extreme capitalists and it's all about the market, they couldn't even put a clause in to say that we would have first shout on the gas or the oil as a reasonable price. At least when we in an emergency situation, they couldn't even do that for the people. So this is how it works, which I didn't know, but now I know. There's a market, they call it the European gas and electric market. I think there is an actual office in Europe somewhere, probably Strasbourg or somewhere. So these companies, such as Shell and BP and all the rest of it, which great British companies, what they do is they drill for the gas and oil, they sell it to Europe to the highest bidder.
Right, okay.
Regardless of how our situation is. See, if it was still nationally owned, we would be paying 10 pence a gallon of petrol.
Yeah.
So what happens is it goes to Europe, probably not actually physically, but technologically and financially, it goes to Europe, and then we have to bid from Europe to get the gas and electric back from our own oil, gas and oil fields at an insane cost.
Yeah.
That's what the Conservative Party have done for us.
Yeah. Well, we always knew that they would be doing that sort of thing, don't we? Because that's what they do. So.
Isn't that wonderful? Well, how ridiculous. Especially now we're in a situation.
So, Wayne, what's this thing about Scotland having all the oil?
It's a fallacy. Also, basically, it's as simple as this. You know, when I first started talking about the licenses.
Yeah.
Well, if they were to go independent, Scotland then would have its own international waters.
Right.
There'd be like a line over the North Sea between England and Scotland, and all that water up halfway would be classed as Scottish waters.
Right.
So it would be Scotland that would be giving the licenses out, and that all companies would have to pay Scotland government, not the British government.
Right, I got you. So then
because what happens is it goes to the British government, and we're only giving a very small percentage to Scotland, even though technically it's in their waters.
Right, I got you. So technically what would happen is instead of England doing it, then Scotland would sell it to Europe, make a huge profit, and then we would buy it back up for Europe.
Well, what Scotland would do, because as through my research, I also found this out, that when they would, if I was SNP and we got independence, I'd say to the oil companies, yes, excuse me, you have to pay us for the licenses to drill, but also there'd be a clause within the contract that if it ever that they would pay us, they would we'd have our own refinery, and they would deliver us gas and petrol at a set amount which couldn't go up. and if it did go over, which would be very cheap, and if it did have to go over, it would be on a non-profit basis, so no one would lose out.
Yeah.
That's what the SMP would do.
Yeah.
And it'd still be dirt cheap if the world prices went up, and for whatever reasons they had to put the prices up, but it still would be not as insane as it is now, or potentially will be in a couple of months.
And then, of course, we've got the other issue, haven't we,
It's just
with
pure
Russia?
capitalism gone crazy again.
Yeah.
It's the dark side of capitalism, which we always seem to get.
Yeah.
Same as the water companies. I specifically remember, I used to work at Manweb at the time, specifically remember when water went private, the main reason it was all over the adverts and everything, we're going to clean up, we're going to clean up, we're going to clean up the sea, we're going to, with all this extra money from privatisation, we're going to invest, new pipes, no leaks, clean rivers. They've never been as filthy, full of shit as they've ever been at the moment.
Yes, I know. They haven't really fulfilled their obligations, have they, really?
Well, they've had bloody long enough, what, 30 years?
Exactly. Yeah, I know. It's ludicrous.
What's really also, and I'm like the old bloke before, moan, but I've got a good right. I don't moan for myself. I'm all right financially.
Yeah.
I moan for the people who can't afford it.
That's right.
And what really annoys me is why don't the Labour Party say something about it? It's insane.
Well, they're in on it, aren't they? Let's face it. Is it
because they had 12 years? I used to be a member of the Labour Party. Is it because they were 12 years? Is it 10 years, 12 years in power, and could have done all this, and they never did it?
Well,
they could have renationalised.
That's right. There is that.
And do you want me to tell you? Do you know what I would say? What I would honestly do? And there is powers there to do this, you know.
Yeah.
I would literally, if I was in government, if I was Boris Johnson, you can have get emergency powers to literally, and I don't mean compulsory purchase, to literally take away North Sea oil and all the industry, have it owned by the government, and the shareholders don't get a penny. It's hard luck. That's what I would do for the people.
Yeah.
I really would. And it's hard luck.
But Wayne, we haven't got a government that's for the people, have we? They're all for themselves. So
well, the Labour government won't even do that.
No. Well, they're on the Tory side, aren't they?
But why do we keep? Here we go again. Keep voting them in.
Yeah, exactly. So the people that keep on voting the bastards in. I really don't.
You always know a Tory supporter when they say, "Who did you vote?" When I'm having a discussion, when they say, "Oh, it's private," then you know they voted Tory.
Ah, right. I know people that are proud to have voted Tory time and time again. I say, do you actually realise what you're voting them in for and what they're doing to society, and especially people like us with disabilities? They went, no. So I tell them, and they go, nah, I don't believe that.
I know that's what the few who admit it, they just don't believe it.
They don't believe it.
You couldn't make it up.
No, and they just don't believe it because it's too far extreme to believe. You know?
Yeah. They generally don't believe it, do they?
No.
And most of them generally believe. I know some people near where we live, and they're very poor. And they voted Tory all their lives.
I know. Crazy. Absolutely.
Last night, you know, I don't know what news station it was on. It was about Wright in Wales.
Oh, confident.
And they were saying it's one of the most deprived parts of Wales now on the coastline.
Yeah.
And everything's closing down. You know, there's a lot of violence and crime. And I remember because we used to go there when we were kids, and they built in the 80s. They built that awful concrete thing on the pier, not on the pier, on like the front. You can't even see the sea now. And then it only lasted a couple of years, but it's still there like derelict. It's just rough, real. And here we go, as per usual. They got to the local MP. Is a Conservative.
Oh no.
You know, I mean, it's the same in Blackpool as well. You know.
Yeah, Blackpool's got a Conservative.
They've got a few Conservative MPs, and that I swear you down, if you don't believe me, anybody listening, go on Google. Blackpool is the most, I don't know what the word is, deprived, depressed, lack of money. Basically, it's the roughest town in Europe.
Wow.
Not England, Blackpool is. They've got 3 Conservative MPs. What on earth is going on there?
Yeah, exactly. How the hell did they get in?
I wonder if it's all fixed.
It
It's
might
beyond
be.
me, you know.
Well, it's got to be, isn't it? It's got to be. It's got to be. I think. Yeah. Absolutely.
Very strange.
Strange stuff.
Right, that's number 1. Number 2, I'm giving my... Just for the last couple of seconds, the phone's gone really weird again, like a back thing.
Oh, yeah.
Hello. Yeah, it's all right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you my...
Oh, cough it up.
Dying here.
Don't die.
Started on Tuesday.
Yeah. Jackie seems to think that you've got what she has, and she had lady flu, apparently.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, I'm tickling my throat now. I started hot and cold, sweating, then freezing, and then every muscle was aching. Every time I moved, it was terrible pain.
That's man flu.
And then I lost. It probably is. Then I lost my taste, and then I couldn't face any food at all or drink.
Oh, you got man flu, mate. Oh, that's terrible. That's
so I was getting up. It's bloody man flu. I've had man flu. Hey, I've not had my jab. I don't.
Cough it up. Oh my God! Get some water down you, mate. Get some water down you. Oh my goodness. Hello to Bronco. Hello. Hello, Kimberly. Hello, Kimberly. Kimberly Richards. Hello. Wow. Lots of old people. Sam's terminal. I hope not. For a Wayne. Get some water down your mate. It's not nice. Not nice that when you've got a tickle in the throat and it really won't go. You need to suck a mint. That's quite good. Honey and lemon. Get some honey and lemon or garlic down you. Yeah. That's it. Don't leave me out. I've got it. Woo! How rude. Oh my God. Couldn't stop coughing. Yes. Honey and lemon, mate. That'll sort you out. Your throat. I hate it when that happens. Yeah, so. Hello, Timothy.
Hello there.
How are you doing, mate?
How are you?
All right.
Yeah, I'm not too bad.
Yeah, I seen you in the chat window there.
Oh yes, I did put a few comments. Well, first thing is, I think you might be able to answer this. You know, Bojo's party is called Conservative.
Yes.
If you take away the rest of it and just go for the first 3 letters,
yeah.
CON, what does that say?
Con.
Yeah, it says con.
Con, yes.
They are the biggest con going.
They are indeed.
Yeah. Now, how can what's his name, Bojo get away with what he does and what he says?
What you mean that guy, Mr. Clown?
That's the one.
Oh.
How does he get away with what he says?
How did you get away with it?
That's what I'd like to
Oh,
know.
I'd love to know. I'd love to know. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think at the next election, general election, we should vote the Tories OUT out.
Out. Yes. OUT.
You know, not being funny, they need to go. That might teach them a lesson not to con us.
Yeah, well, I thought it relies on people voting for them, doesn't it? Or not voting for them.
Yeah. That's what gets me. Why do they vote for Tories instead of voting for another party to get the Tories out of power?
Exactly.
That's what does my head in.
Yeah.
You know, every time they're in, we get deprived of more and more money. So you're getting less and less services.
Oh,
it's not on as far as I'm concerned.
Well, they're all in it for the money, aren't they? So they're only in it for themselves.
Well,
so
they pick on the disabled, they pick on the elderly, they pick on those that live in homes, you know, that can't defend for themselves and do things for themselves.
Yeah.
You know, why the heck can't Conservatives come into the real world and see how Joe Public lives?
Yeah.
What it's really like to be without money.
Exactly.
Or have struggle to make ends meet.
Yep.
I'm not being funny, but that is what the Tories are like.
Yeah, Tim,
just for themselves.
Just hold on a minute, Tim, all right? Just got to answer a few questions there, right? Just bear with me. Don't go away. So
I'm not going anywhere.
Bronco, there's a video out that tells you about that, all right? So there's a video. Aerial technology. I don't quite know what you're on about. John Batchelor, hello, Mr.
I'll be your bachelor boy, and that's the way I'll stay.
And hello to Ariel, who says you speak Hebrew. Unfortunately, I do not. But I'm sure you could probably put the YouTube translator on, and it would be probably get some foreign language or whatever. So I can't help you with that, I'm afraid. Anyway, back to you, Tim.
Yeah, that's the problem. We haven't all got modern technology. That's another thing the Tories do. It's like these doctors.
Yes.
You've got to ring them over the phone. You know, the video thing. What they offer. Yeah. Not everybody's got that facility.
No.
You know, and you got some people, like the elderly, for instance, that can't understand what they're for, how to operate it.
Yeah, you're right. That's right.
You know.
Yeah.
Go back to the old ways where you used to be able to go down to your doctor's surgery, or at least phone them to make an appointment to go and see the doctor.
If you can actually get through.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can get through to the doctor nowadays.
Oh, well, I managed to get through eventually.
Did you?
Yeah, to my doctors.
How many
on
times?
The 25th of this month, I've got what you call over the phone thing to do with my blood test.
Oh, okay. They can have a little chat with you. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Something's probably not working properly.
Yeah.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Tim?
Yeah?
It might be good news.
Yeah, it could be.
Because I had good news. I had a blood test and he phoned me and said, yeah, you're really healthy. So I was happy.
Yeah, it could be, yeah.
Yeah, no.
You might be right there.
You might be all right.
That's why I'm not panicking about it or worrying about it.
No, well, there's no need to worry about it. Yeah.
That's right.
That's right. So, yeah, well, good luck. When's that? 25th?
25th of this month.
Oh, you've got a long way to go yet, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least I've got an appointment. That's one thing.
Well, that's good. You've got an appointment.
Yeah.
Oh, look, we got Go-Go. Hello, Go-Go.
Wake me up before you go.
That's Go-Go in the house.
Yep.
So
I'm surprised Jackie ain't got no questions at the moment.
Yes, she's always talking. She's on about her she's on about her lady flu.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what I think the caller before me
What Wayne?
has got.
Wayne's got
Yeah.
lady flu. He's got lady flu, is he?
No, not lady flu. I think he's got flu.
Ah, okay. It's not lady
Because
flu.
what he was describing is what the flu is.
Yeah. Yeah, it might
You
be. Might be. A lot of it about.
Yeah, that test thing they offer you is a con.
Is it?
Yeah.
I would
It's
rather
not that reliable.
I would rather stick it up my ass.
I'd rather not bother. Just isolate myself for 14 days and done with. At least then, you know you can't pass it to anybody.
Yeah. Yeah. Timmy Ramjams eats turnips. I don't know why he does that, but maybe turnips are good for you.
They are, actually.
Are they?
Turnips are good for you.
Yeah.
So is swede. That's good for you. So is cabbage, or windy cabbage, as my friend calls it.
Yeah.
Windy sprouts, they're good for you.
Brussels sprouts, I love them.
Carrots, they're good for you.
Yeah. Carrots are really good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you having for dinner?
Yeah, right, I haven't decided yet.
I've had mine.
Have you? What do you have?
Well, my sister said come round for lunch, so we had a roast dinner.
Oh, right, that was nice.
It was a pork roast dinner.
Lovely.
Lovely chubbly. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice bit of pork.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had carrots and Brussels sprouts and roast potatoes and fantastic.
Lovely.
Yep. So I haven't got to eat again now. I can get away with it.
Ah, right. So you must have had a big dinner then.
Oh yeah, it was a big dinner. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, I went round
That's
there.
your sister for you.
Round my sister's
Looking
house.
after you.
That's right. Yeah. Of course.
That's what my sister does when I go down there.
Yeah, exactly.
She makes sure that I have a good meal.
Yeah. These yeah, Timmy, these sprouts were a bit bitter, but you put some vinegar on them, it's fine. They're lovely.
Yeah, or some cranberry sauce if you got that, if you like it.
Oh, yes. That's it.
Or mix the two together. Doesn't matter.
Well, I had some mint sauce on my meat.
Yeah, and that and all.
I like mint
Takes
sauce.
the bitterness away.
Yeah, I like that. Lovely.
The trouble is, Brussels sprouts are coming out of season now, aren't they?
Are they? Oh wow. Never mind.
Yeah. Because we're no longer a member of the EU, we're going back to seasonal foods.
Good.
I don't know if you've noticed it.
No, I haven't noticed it. But yeah.
There are still some foreign things we have.
Yeah.
You know, what's
That's
still
good.
coming.
So.
But that's down to the deals that they had, you know, these
Right.
supermarkets.
Yeah, well, they grow them inside, don't they? So they can grow them all year.
Yep. I prefer it the way it used to be.
Mashed carrots
Seasonal.
and turnips. Oh, mashed carrots, turnips, and butter. Oh, lovely.
Oh, yes, lovely they are.
Yeah, butter's really good for you.
Roast potatoes are sort of, but
yeah,
it depends what you cook them in, really.
These ones weren't very good because they were out of the bag. They were like pre-made.
Aunt Bessie's.
Yeah.
Aunt Bessie runs.
Yeah, I don't really like them.
Yeah.
I prefer the ones with goose fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can only get those at Christmas time, the goose ones.
You can make your own.
Can you?
Yeah. Oh, it is this potato with goose fat on it.
Where'd you get goose fat from?
You can buy goose fat. Yeah,
right.
yeah, you can. It's in good. It's in some of the supermarkets. You can buy it. It comes in a jar.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Because I don't look for things like that when I go to the supermarket. Because,
Well,
I haven't got a roasting dish anyway.
no, but if you were cooking, like, you could
Yeah.
do your own.
I used to have one, but unfortunately that was thrown out.
Mhm.
Well, it was a little bit going beyond it.
Yeah.
So that went in the bin.
Well, I bought one out of the supermarket. I bought a pan, right? It was non-stick, right? And
Yeah.
within a month, it had gone rusty.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what problem I had with mine.
I don't know why it did that.
It's probably just the cheap stuff they spray on it.
Yeah, it's like, what's that about? It went all
Because
rusty.
that sort of stuff isn't supposed to come off
No,
non-stick.
no.
That's why, them stone ones you can get,
Yes,
it's better to get them ones.
yes.
I've got 2 frying pans with that, and nothing sticks to it.
Are they any good?
Yeah, they are.
Where'd you
They
get
are
yours
worth
from?
having.
Where'd you buy them?
I got mine off of Amazon.
All right. Okay.
Or rather, my friend ordered them for me on my behalf.
Yeah.
No,
John.
they are very good.
John, no problem.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be.
No problem, mate. No problem.
No problem at all there.
No problem. Yes.
I don't know.
No problem.
What do you think of the television adverts these days?
Oh, they're really, really no good, are they? Absolutely annoying.
Yeah, they are. They're stupid, some of them. You could, all right, the ones that got a bit of sense of humour, that's different. You know, you can giggle at it.
Which ones do you like then, Tim?
I like the ones where they take the mickey.
Yeah.
You know, them sort of adverts.
Like what? Try and give us an example of an advert.
I can't actually think of one at the moment, but there are a few on the ITV channel.
Yeah.
Where they take the mickey. Or sort of like make you laugh.
I can think of loads that are stupid.
Yeah. Them ones make me laugh, the majority of them.
Yeah. It's
I
so
think,
annoying.
what a stupid advert. All that just to advertise that particular item.
And getting fed up.
I don't know.
Are you getting fed up with all the ones about buy a cremation or buy your life insurance or stuff like that? Because I'm getting fed up with that.
Yeah, it does me.
Mm.
I've already got a funeral plan anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll take me another 9 years to pay it, though.
Oh, God.
I'll only pay, I think it's £48 per month.
£48 a month?
I think it's 48, either that or 45. It's one of the two.
Wow, that's a lot of money, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, but it'll pay for my funeral and my cremation and all that.
Tim, that's a lot of money to pay out.
Yeah.
So,
well, I thought if I get one, then I won't have to rely on me, or my daughter won't have to find the money if she hasn't got it.
Yeah, I understand that.
That's the reason why I took it out.
If you don't mind, how much is it total?
Well, I'm not quite sure, to be honest with you.
You don't know how much you were taking
I know
out?
it's whatever the prices were when I took it out about a year and a half ago.
Because they advertise them on telly, don't they? And they reckon it's like £3,000-4,000.
Yeah. See, this one, the money you pay goes into a trust.
Yeah.
The people there can't touch it.
No.
Nor can the funeral directors and all that.
No.
None of it can be touched until I actually say bye-bye, I'm off, my wings are there and away I go. You know what I mean? That, then and only then can they access the money.
Right, I got you.
To pay for the funeral. That's another good thing I like about it.
Right. Yeah.
You
It's a good idea, I think. It's a really good idea if you've got a family and you don't want anybody to have to worry about it. You're looking after you when you're gone. I can understand that's a good idea. But,
it is. The only thing I didn't have was the option of having not the vehicle what the coffin goes in.
Yeah.
But the other vehicle that the relatives and that can go in.
Oh, right.
Would normally follow.
Yeah.
You know, they can make their own way to it.
Yeah, they
not
can
being
bloody
funny.
well walk. Make them walk. I say that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you can walk. You can remember me now.
Yeah. All the things I went through during my life.
Yeah, that's it.
Mm.
So, yeah, it's a good idea. Good idea. I like it.
Yeah.
But it does seem like a lot of money, though.
It does. The old days are getting longer now, aren't they?
Yeah, it's not dark yet.
It's starting to get dark here. Well, indoors it is.
5 p.m. It's 1700 at the moment.
Yeah.
7 degrees and cloudy.
Yep.
And it's a little bit windy as well. It's quite cold, but windy.
Yeah, it is down here, actually. Naturally windy, that is.
Yeah.
Outside.
Have you seen any dinghies lately?
No, I haven't.
No dinghies coming in?
Nah.
You know, they're spending 1.2 million pounds a day.
Yeah, it's costing us money left, right and centre.
To put them in hotels, it's just ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, well, the one that's supposed to be making sure that doesn't happen anymore, she couldn't organise a sleep in a brewery.
No.
Oh, yes, she could. She'll organise the drinks for the number 10.
Oh, yes.
You know, for their drinks party.
For their party.
That's another thing that annoys me. Everyone in the country was told they couldn't do that. And what did the government do?
Well,
had their blooming parties and things.
They did whatever they like.
Exactly. That is all wrong.
You know what I thought they should do is they've got an old boat, right? They've got somewhere. They've got an old boat. They should put it in the port. Say London somewhere. They should park it up, and they should put all of these people in the boat and make them live in the boat.
Yeah, that's an idea.
That would be very ironic, wouldn't it? I just think that they come on a boat thinking they're going to come here to live in the UK. They come on a boat and then they have to live in a boat.
Mysteriously, while they're all sleeping, the boat leaves port.
Yeah, goes
with
back.
all them on it.
Yeah.
And take them to a deserted island.
And let
put
them
some
live
food there and let them get on with it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know, we're an island. We're not big enough to house the people that want to come here. No offence.
None taken.
Yeah, I don't mind those that put money back into the system.
Yeah.
You know, they pay their way. I don't mind.
Yeah.
But it's when they don't, when they're starting to take the biscuit.
Take the biscuit. They're taking a lot more than that. They're taking loads more than that.
Yeah.
1.2 million pounds a day.
Exactly.
Ridiculous, actually. Really is.
Absolutely ridiculous, I would say.
But I thought that would be quite ironic, really, because I think that they should have a boat and they think they're going to come and live in the UK, but they're going to actually live on the boat.
Yeah. Like I said, and that boat, mysteriously, whilst they're asleep, leave
Yeah.
port
And go somewhere.
with all them on board.
Hello, Brian. Hello. Brian's here. Hello, Brian. Thank you very much, mate. It was very kind.
Where's he been hiding?
Where you been hiding, Brian? Where you been hiding?
He's normally the second or third one in.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. That's right. He's here now, anyway. Here now.
Yeah,
It.
that's good.
Yeah. So, there we go. Fantastic.
Yeah. Have you seen Bugs Bunny lately?
Not lately.
What's up, Doc?
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I've just seen him. Or heard him, rather.
Yes. Have you heard of have you heard of this?
There is
What's
no
that?
planet blah.
Yep, I've heard that.
Blah, blah, blah.
And that.
Brian is in bed full of cold.
Oh dear, he's got man flu.
Brian's got man flu again. Oh dear.
He should eat more onions.
Eat more onions, Brian.
Raw onions.
Oh, that
as well.
was so rude.
Yes. Raw onions.
And also some garlic as well.
Oh yeah, definitely garlic. Definitely.
Eat that, and that cold will be gone.
Yeah.
That's how good that stuff is.
I had some garlic today.
Yeah?
Yep. Get some garlic
That's
and
good.
you just suck on it.
All right.
Chew it and suck it.
Yeah, that's good. That is garlic.
Yep, I love it. Garlic, honey and lemon. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Very good.
That is lovely.
Oh, it's lovely chubbly.
Definitely lovely chubbly.
Lovely chubbly.
Yes.
So, what else have you got to talk about then, Tim?
Well, have you seen what's his name? Bojo in Parliament, where he has the question time.
What's he done now?
Oh, he insulted Labour's leader.
Oh, that's all right. It's only Labour's
It
leader.
was to do with Jimmy Savile, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
But he said that the Labour leader didn't prosecute Jimmy Savile.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it caused the right uproar in Parliament.
Yeah, but Tim, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
He didn't. Because, you know, Keir Starmer was in charge of the CPS, so the criminal prosecution service. He was in charge of that, and he did not prosecute. So, to be fair, Bojo has told a truth for a change. I cannot believe that he would tell the truth, but he has.
Yeah.
I can't believe
He's
it.
trying to fool you. That's what he's trying to do.
Ah, yeah. It's
Never trust the Tories. That's what I say.
Double bluff. That's what it is. A double bluff. Yeah.
Yeah. I think he lives on Planet Blah.
He is on
Not
Planet
there is
Blah,
Planet
yeah.
Blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. There is no planet blah.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's got to be one of your best jingles you've got.
You reckon?
Yeah. Well, even on what do you call it?
Blah, 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 blah.
LBC.
Yeah.
On a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night, there's what do they like to call them in the talk radio service.
Yeah.
You know, he says things about the government. He's got funny jingles that go along with it.
Well, I'd love to. I'd love to be able to do this. I think with the government, I think I'd do this.
Ow! Good idea.
Hmm.
Put all the government members up against the wall and shoot a lot of them.
Yes.
And then get a complete new government in
Yes.
that
that's
can
right.
run the country.
Exactly.
You know, I agree with what was said earlier. We should use that law, what exists, and take all those industries back, what blooming Mother Thatcher's lot sold off.
Well, that's what Wayne was saying, wasn't it? He said that we should really is for the people, so we should have it looking after by the people. We shouldn't have it in people's pockets.
Exactly. And I know one thing, Russia wouldn't be as rich as it is now
No.
if we hadn't sold them half of what we had.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's not the only country that's like it, where they've taken our industries. In my opinion, all they had to do was just give money to the owners of the blooming factories and that. Say, right, modernise your factory with so-and-so machines, update everything, you know, and just give them the money, you know, say once a year or something like that.
Mm. I don't know if there's an easy way around it, but certainly the way that it is at the moment, it's not working.
Yeah. Well, our railways are blooming dead loss.
Yeah, but they don't need to be. They don't need to be a dead loss.
I know. Well, we used to have, I don't know if you've heard of them, the bullet trains.
Yeah.
The fast things. We had them down here. And because South Eastern doesn't exist anymore, because the government took it over,
right.
What have we ended up with? The old clonkers from up north brought down to us and refurbished.
Oh.
And yet we're supposed to be the key to blooming the country. You know, and they send us those old clonkers refurbished.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
Give me the bullet trains any day. All right, I know they were made in China or wherever, but at least they were reliable.
Yeah. Is it China?
And they look different.
Is it China or Korea or Taiwan? I don't know. Don't know where they're made. No idea.
Probably made in both countries, but parts and that, you know.
Yeah.
Well, they're definitely not made in England anymore because we ain't got the industries.
No, we haven't. No.
We haven't even got the train depots for them where they used to go in and have blooming repairs done and new motors fitted and new lights fitted.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
We ain't got nothing like that now. We have to wait for parts to come from abroad before we can do anything.
That's right.
It's ridiculous. Go back to the old way, the way we used to be.
Or
all this modern technology has made things worse rather than better.
Go back to the old ways, but do it differently. You can't do the same thing the same way because it don't work.
Yeah. I know it don't, but they used to be more reliable.
Yeah.
The old-fashioned way.
In a way, yeah. Oh, Japan. It's Japan. It's Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew it was somewhere like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. They make good stuff, though. They make some good stuff.
The only trouble with them is they use robots to put things together. They don't use human hands.
No. Is that bad?
That's the only problem.
Is that a bad thing?
It's a very bad thing, in my opinion.
Well, you've got a good...
you know.
Oh, I don't know. I think the Japanese are quite nice.
Well, my Alexa I've got, I have her on at night, you know, all night sort of thing. But I have her on low volume.
Right.
For some unknown reason, halfway through the night, she decides to turn herself up.
Is she's not Japanese, is she?
I don't know.
I don't think she is. No.
Back down to what you was.
What is she doing at night?
Well, sometimes she turn herself off, so I have to tell her to turn back on again.
Yeah.
And sometimes she'll you ask her to phone somewhere, and she put you through to something completely different. Like when my mate tries to phone me on her, he always gets put through to Singapore airport and some other airport somewhere else.
What?
Somewhere in Bangladesh, she got put through to.
What? Oh my God!
It don't make any sense, but that's what happens.
I gotta give John a wave. Hello, John.
She got a jingle.
What, John?
Yeah.
John.
I'll be your bachelor boy, and that's the way I'll stay.
There you go. Lovely jingle.
Anyone noticed any police drones in their neighbourhood? No, I haven't. No.
No, not yet. But I think we do get them sometimes around here.
We get helicopters.
Yeah, we get plenty of them.
Get them
especially when they're looking for an immigrant.
Or somebody.
That slipped the net.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Yeah. There are quite a few that do that, you know.
Oh,
to slip the net.
We've got somebody else here today. Andrew number 4, please. Andrew number 4. How do you like it? How do you like it? Oh, I like it quite a lot. Ooh.
Where's Andy number 6?
I don't know. He's in Birmingham.
He's not around today.
He's in Birmingham.
Yeah. Oh, well, never mind.
Yeah. Bullet train was made in Japan only for Japanese railways because they can cope with the speed. It was a bit too bendy. We got too bendy in this country. Too bendy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, they design these trains and all that for their railways, thinking ours is the same, but it's not.
Andy 6 said hi and then hid. Oh, okay.
Mm.
I didn't know that.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the trouble. It's the infrastructure that we have in this country. It's not that good, so you can't really do anything about it unless you replace the track and everything.
Yeah.
To make it better, but you can't do that because it would cost too much.
Yeah, that's why they're slowly replacing track. You know, they're doing it on slow going, you know.
Yeah.
That's why you got so many blooming weekends where a train's not running, but bus services.
Yeah. Well, they are doing slowly.
Yeah, they're doing the signalling, the cabling, the what do you call it? The third rail. If they got third rail system, like we have.
I tell you what really
Up
annoys
north,
me.
they've got the overhead cable method.
Yeah.
So even they can go wrong, especially when it snows and it's got ice on it.
Exactly. So those, Tim, those really annoy me because they're putting all these electrified lines. They were doing it around my way, but they are so damn ugly, and so they really stand out in the countryside. You know, you can see them for miles. It really is the wrong choice, I reckon. I don't think they are good. I think they could do it a different way if they want to have electric trains.
I prefer the third rail system myself.
Yeah. That's what they should have done.
Yeah. Overheads are not really that reliable. Overhead cables.
They can go wrong, I know that. They don't last long.
And if the wind's too strong, they are liable to break.
Oh.
and that's your train. If it's travelling along that section of the line, your train comes to a grinding halt.
Yeah.
Unless they got a dual train that does both.
Yeah.
But some of the railway companies have got that.
Yeah.
Where it runs on both third rail and also the overhead lines.
Yeah. So I'm just wondering where Richard's gone. Richard, are you still there?
He's probably still there somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know. We seem to have lost him.
Yeah, either that or he's dozed off.
He got bored.
Probably.
Right, Tim.
Right,
yeah.
I suppose I better move on.
See if anybody else wants to call in and have a chat.
Yeah, and I will phone you again next Sunday.
All right, Tim. Have a good week.
Yep, will do.
All right, buddy. Take care.
All right then. Bye for now.
Take care. All right.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Oh, blimey. We've got 2 calls coming in. Mr.
There
Lakey.
is no planet blah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Lakey.
Blah, blah, blah.
Everything. There is no planet blah,
Blah,
mate.
blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. There is no planet blah.
See, on a Sunday, Andy, you're so popular, and then on another day, you're not so popular. It's weird, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? I've got a call coming in at the same time as yours, Rob. So, Rob, if you're waiting, then you'll be next.
You'll be next in the line, Rob.
Next in the line, Rob.
But there you are, mate. How's things been?
They're all right, mate. Another week, another dollar.
Good.
Yeah. Another week, another dollar.
Well, do you get that much in your savings account? Do you?
A dollar.
50 pence or?
A dollar, yeah. That's about 80p.
I see old Boris is still hanging on, mate.
Oh my God, that bloke.
He's like super glue, he is. Yeah.
He is. Frying pan.
So there we are.
Frying pan of doom.
Ow! Have you got big enough frying pan, Richard said? Yeah.
Well, I just have to give him loads.
Ow! What's it been like up there today, Andy? Very cold here, mate, when windy.
Cold, cloudy. Yeah.
Horrible.
Windy.
Quite a miserable day. We're off to Newton Abbot tomorrow, so that should be nice.
I tell you what, Gary, you don't have to get around.
Well, I've got days off, mate, so you make use of them.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
They've got a little market there, and it's quite a nice little town, really, like, you know.
Newton Abbot. Oh. Have I been to Newton Abbot? I think I have. Yeah, I think I have.
Yeah. It's about 15 miles from Exeter.
Okay, yeah.
And about 25 miles from here, or 20, something like that.
Ah.
So they've got a Traeger Mills there, Andy. I know you said you've been there, or you know it. Or...
Yes, I know one. Yes, I have. Ah.
That's the main one, Newton Abbot.
Right.
That's where they've got all the kiddies things and all the rest, and the train and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
You know, so it's quite. You know, it's quite. That's the biggest of the 3. They've got 3 of them.
Right.
No, 4 actually.
Right.
So,
yeah.
How's your sister?
She's all right. She's gone to work today.
Yeah, you had her for dinner. We had very similar to you, but except for we had gammon.
Oh, okay.
And I'll tell you what, that goose fat, we buy it all the time.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? You can buy it in a pot.
Brilliant. That's
a jar.
right. We use a spoon and we spread it over the spuds and all that.
Yeah.
But if you go to somewhere like B&M's, you can buy it for £1 or £1.50 or £2, something like that. It's not expensive.
Is that it's only good because it doesn't seem like it's worth the quality.
Well, we've never, I must say, we don't notice any difference. Don't forget, it's going on the spud, so time you cook it.
Yeah.
But I must admit, that was a slightly dearer one from Marks and Spencer's that we bought. There didn't seem much difference in the quality.
Okay, well, that's good. That's good.
I mean, I might be wrong. Somebody might, they might have tried it and think differently. But, I mean, Marks and Spencer's is usually the best, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Fairly decent.
So
we always go on, Andy. Sorry.
No, I was just going to say, yeah, it's. I love spuds with goose fat.
Yeah, lovely. We like that. I'll tell you what, the spuds crisp up lovely with them, don't they?
They do, and they taste really good.
I mean, I watched a program on YouTube where the chap said, if you buy like rooster potatoes or something of that quality, Bartlett's, there's water in them and that makes them better roasters, apparently.
Oh, okay. That's good.
That's what he said. I mean, I forget who it was now. But one of the chefs, he said, the quality, if they've got a slight water content, they're better roasters. So
okay.
But Andy, right, you've got to start a cooking channel, mate. That's what you've got to start now.
Well, if you've seen my videos, you'll know there is a couple of videos on there where I've done some cooking, and
is there no end to your talents, Andy, or what?
Yeah, well, I didn't do any more because they got hardly any views, so I didn't bother.
Well, this is the trouble. The problem is, what'll happen is you'll be put off by all that, and then people will be moaning, "Oh, where's your videos and that?"
Yeah.
But the cause of the moaners are the ones that are probably going to cause you to stop doing it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's just the fact that if people are not going to watch the videos, there's not much point.
No, it's no point, Andy. It's not worth your time and effort doing it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, going off that one, my friend makes a. Have you heard of lemon drizzle cake?
Lemon, oh, lovely.
My friend makes Wendy. She makes a love. I do a few bits of jobs for them sometimes.
Yeah.
And as a reward, because I don't charge her for doing what I do, because they're friends.
Yeah.
She makes this lovely lemon drizzle cake, so she must chuck a few lemons in there. Really lovely it is.
Yeah, real ones, real lemons.
So, all homemade cooking, mate, isn't it?
Wow. Fantastic.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, do you know talking about the West Country, do you know what a real Cornish pasty is?
A real Cornish pasty?
Yeah.
Go on then.
Well, it started in the mines. In the Cornish mines, they have potato and veg and a bit of meat in one side, and like apple or jam or whatever in the other side. That's a real Cornish pasty.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Yes.
Yeah, so they could cut it in half and they could have it down in the mines. That's how it started.
And because they have the crust on it because they got dirty hands, they could hold the crust.
That's exactly.
And,
they chuck the crust, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what real Cornish pasty is. And also, talking about, Tim was on about life insurances just now.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know his circumstances, but my wife and I both have got life insurances, and my wife's got, illnesses and all that.
Yeah.
And she only pays about £10 a month.
Yeah.
And they'll only adequately her her mind because of all her problems.
I think he was on about the cremation plan that he's got, which is
perhaps he is, but I wouldn't like to see him get ripped off. That's all I.
No, exactly.
Because they'll take your money, mate. They won't tell you.
Oh yeah.
They won't tell you what it's all about. They'll keep taking the money out.
They will. Yeah.
I mean, what do you think of all this nonsense with the prices being hiked up, Andy?
Oh, it's terrible, isn't it? Absolutely.
Well, I can see a lot of people becoming homeless and that. And not eating food and all that just to keep the heating going.
Well, you can't afford everything.
No.
No.
I mean, they're talking about, what was it they said? 1,200 or something, a basic
extra
fuel bill.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, on top of what you're already paying, you know.
I know. Yeah.
I mean, everybody needs heat this time of year, don't they?
We do, because it's bloody cold outside.
Absolutely freezing, yeah. But there we go.
really-
Anyway, I don't want to keep too long, mate, because
All
somebody else will want to ring in,
Yeah, Rob.
which is totally understandable. And
Rob.
I'll let you say hello to John and that. I hope John's keeping well. And
Yeah. John's all right.
take
Jackie's okay.
care, mate. I'll let you go. Let someone else come on.
All right, Gary. Cheers,
Bye,
mate.
Andy. Bye,
Yeah.
mate.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Okay. Right, Rob, if you want to call in, you can. I'll keep it open for you. There you go. There's Rob. Hiya,
Hello, mate.
Hello, buddy.
All right.
Yeah. How you doing?
Yeah, it's a bit chilly. Chilly in North London here.
Yeah.
Pretty miserable.
Yeah, I bet it is.
And yeah, all this talk of all this stuff is so difficult to see where it's going. I mean, the prices and
It's terrible.
wow, you know, I mean, there's just no end to it at the moment with the politics. And is it going to be Sajid Javid making his move and everyone's resigning?
Or Rishi.
And then
Rishi Washi.
yeah, and then Nadine Dorris.
Oh, where did she come from? I don't know where she came from. Some bloody cupboard somewhere.
I mean, you've come across the term duty of care, haven't you?
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah.
You know, you'll have, or we'll, you know, as you know, older people either needing care or giving care, coming into contact with social services and all that lot. The term duty of care is positively spoon-fed, force-fed down our throats.
Yeah.
As a kind of an excuse for the rules that are coming your way. And what we got, Nadine Dorris has used that very phrase, a duty of care, as regards online safety.
Oh, yeah.
Comments.
Yeah.
You know, it says here, you know, executives at tech firms that don't protect the vulnerable from online harms could be jailed under new rules.
Yeah.
So Nadine Dorris, her online safety bill, and she's saying that, you know, they have a duty of care. Yeah? What a complete mess to come up with that phrase as regards basically freedom of speech. Yeah? And our ability to call a spade.
Yeah.
You know, or to question someone who says, no, the grass is blue, the sky is green. You say no. They say, you're on the wrong side of the rule makers, because now the sky is green.
Yeah.
Don't tell me it's not. I'm going to slap you with online harm for saying that.
Yeah.
You're harming us.
Yeah.
And the duty of care provision
That's it.
means that we have to act on you.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. Absolutely.
And the kind of thing, social media, I'm just reading, where's this? What is this? The Mail Online. Mail Online.
Mail Online.
I know, I don't, you know, I just typed in Nadine Dorris duty of care and a load of pay for sites I couldn't access. And it's the first one that came up, you know.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's a picture of a laptop with a finger on a key. And underneath it said, it is understood that Culture Secretary Nadine Dorris will outline a more draconian law in the new few weeks to make senior managers personally liable should their company fail to take down harmful content.
Well, if they're going to do that, they need to take down all of the government stuff, because that's all lies and misinformation. They need to remove all of that.
You'll get an exclamation mark and one of those boxes saying, you know, the government doesn't lie. This is conspiracy theory. Please refer to the National Government Statistics on Truth versus Lies for more information. .gov.uk. Yeah. So, I mean, Nadine Dorries, and when she came out to try and protect Boris, did you see any of that?
I've tried to avoid it, mate. Just gets my
was it avoidable? I mean, you must have seen.
Well, it is when you don't look at it. It's avoidable. It's just like, oh my god.
Well, I don't know what to talk about then. Did you say you're leaving the country for a little while?
I may be going to see my wife.
Yeah, good
Thailand.
for you.
Thailand.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Well,
it's nothing.
You know,
nothing.
I mean, are you emotionally and are you fortified against, you know, the unexpected? You know, because these things, you know, the emotions can, you know, be torn to pieces if, you know, when you travel to see someone you love or you think you love, and maybe there's something unexpected. You know, it could be anything. You know, like maybe her mum's ill and she's kind of like upset or anything, and these things come up, and you're stuck in your hotel room for a few hours, like
it's
thinking about, you know, woe is me. Are you strong enough for all that? You got it all?
I mean, there was only one time in the last 5 or 6 years that I've ever sat in the airport where I've sort of sobbed my heart out because I've left her there and I've got to go home. Yeah.
Oh, that's admirable stuff, though.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. So only one time, really.
Good. And you. I mean, I mean, I don't, you know, have any right to delve into your private life, old boy. But you know, I mean, just as a guy, a fellow guy, you know, I mean, I do think that it's a tricky one, because expectations and reality, there has to be a kind of a moment of real fortitude where you say, no matter what happens, I know who I am and I'll be strong and I'll put my best foot forward no matter what happens. And make the best of it and have a good time.
The amount of stuff that we've been through as a couple in the last 7 or 8 years is beyond the joke. I think it doesn't really compare to anything that could happen, because we've already done it all. You know, it's already happened. You know, so I don't think there's any surprises.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. So it really is just about just being in the same country together.
Being in the same room to be able to give your wife a hug. You know, that's the biggest thing that's really so frustrating.
Yeah, I'm really bad at that. I'm really bad at separating my anxiousness in the moment and just saying, forget all that.
Yeah.
Forget all that. Just be in the moment. And, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we're all so different. And that's the beauty of it, you know.
We are.
And, for example, I don't have a channel like you do and stuff like that. You know, I mean, you're quite adventurous, you know, and it's brilliant. It's brilliant.
Well, I appreciate people supporting the channel, because I do actually, I know I moan about it quite a lot, but I do enjoy doing it. You know, it's just really frustrating when you put all the effort in and then you get nothing back.
Yeah, I can see that. You know, but you come up in my feed, and I always think I'll check in, and I find it quite challenging because you know, for example, the guy who was like really loud and kind of like just rambling a little bit.
Lloyd.
Yeah, Lloyd, you know, wasn't his best moment in my eyes, and I had to tune out because I was thinking, wow, you know, I didn't catch him at the best time.
No,
and then there's me. He's probably thinking of me, you know, what a twat. You know, so
but
like,
you know, we've said it before, Rob, haven't we? We've said it many times here. It's a free for all here. We can get away with saying whatever we like. With we have to be tolerant, and people have opinions that I don't agree with. I don't necessarily censor that, because even though I don't agree with it, I'm not going to stop people from saying it.
Mm.
You know,
I mean, that's something I wish I'd learned earlier in life. Is to be careful what you say.
Yeah.
Always, you know, this think 9 times before you speak, and really appreciating that all my misfortunes have come from my mouth, from things I've said at the wrong time. It could be anything, like to do with work, or to do with my love life, or to do with family, to do with anything. It's always shooting from the hip. Yeah.
Yeah. You won't believe me when I say that I was just like that when I was younger.
Yeah, I do believe you. Yeah, I mean, it's so easy to be like that.
My mouth got me into a lot of trouble sometimes, I tell
you. Yeah.
But you do learn. You do learn how to control it.
Well, yeah, I mean, time flies by and we get older, and but we never really feel our age, do we? We're always kind of like swimming in this twilight of, you know, always being a little bit in need of perfection. But yeah, that's a big one for me. Is it's not even thinking 9 times. It's just really trying to. You know, that's the phrase. The phrase I picked up anyway is, good fortune comes from the heart, misfortune comes from the mouth. And I think that's a simple kind of thing to remember. Of all the things maybe that I picked up, I think that's a real truism. Whatever the heart is, you could say. I mean, it might be different in different circumstances. Sometimes it's being not being racist, for example, not being bigoted, being purposely turning your back on those thoughts in a situation, checking yourself completely, not even saying anything, just about how you might be thinking. Other times it might be, you know, to do with love or something. It might be being emotionally vulnerable, being a wimp, being selfish, and expressing that in a really regrettable way. You know, I mean, add a bit of drink into that and you got a disaster heading your way. You know what I mean? So all these things are like, good fortune comes from the heart, misfortune comes from the mouth.
Yeah,
I think that's always a good one to remember, and I do remember it more and more as I go on. And with that, I should give you my love and speak to you again soon.
Well, it's lovely to talk to you again, Rob. Thank you for your time. And I've got to say hello to Stuart, who we haven't seen for a little while. Hello, Stuart. Where's your jingle gone? There we are. There's your jingle.
There is nothing like a day. Nothing in the world.
It's Lloyd again. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Turn your YouTube off.
Okay.
I can hear it.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Andy. Hello?
Hello?
You can hear me?
May I
say, to a previous caller, it takes one to know one, buddy. Okay? Okay, we got that sorted. Takes one to know one.
Yeah.
That's what they say, you know.
Well, don't worry.
Anyway, that's all I'm going to say on that matter.
But don't forget,
you know, and get a life as well. There you are. That's another magic word. Anyway, enough of that. I just want to say, Andy, don't worry. Everything be fine when you go and see Tad. No matter what the rules say, as I was saying in the previous call.
Yeah.
Okay? Everything be fine. And the only worst thing you could happen, you might find me sitting in your chair when you fly out there.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay, fine. All right. I look forward to that.
Drinking a chang and go, all right, Andy, yeah, just sort of, you know, but otherwise, that's about it, like, you know, you'd be fine, like, you'd be fine.
To know that. I'm happy to know
nothing that, you know, you'll be fine. You know, you won't be like Alfie on and off. You won't have the fine, like, you know, it'll be none of that. Right. Like, you'll be fine. That's all. I just couldn't let that go from the previous caller. Sorry, Andy. I'm not normally like that, but you know, I just, you know, we're a well-mannered channel, and we don't, you know, we don't swear at people or anything like that. No, you know.
No, but you have to remember.
Or make slurs or defamation of character. We don't do that here, so you know, and you know, so I just want to clear that one up. I've been having my afternoon naps, so I was on the ball today.
You were, yes, you were.
I just woke up from a nap.
Fantastic.
Anyway, I will love you and leave you. And as the immortal words of Buddha, it takes one to know one. Anyway, I'm going to go now and rest for about 2 days because all this drinking is absolutely killing me. Okay? Toodle and toodle pip.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Anyway, as I was saying, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. It's no censorship here. But we do obviously have certain rules. So as long as we're not blaspheming somebody, or what's the word I'm looking for? My brain's gone to mush. But yes, we're not slagging somebody off. That's what I was going to say. So we're not slagging somebody off on there. Then we can basically say whatever you like because that's the way it works. As long as they're here, obviously if they're here, then that's fine. If they're not here, then, well, then we can't say it. So, you're not talking about somebody who's not here. Anyway, I've actually robbed Starlight. Andy Pandy.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing, buddy? You right?
Yeah, hello.
Oh, I just nearly pulled my my bloody hair out in frustration, mate. It's taken us like hour after hour after hour to get a bloody PCR test. Like,
why do you want one of them?
God, it's incompetent. That government website is absolutely useless.
But why do you want one?
Why do I want one? I need to know if I'm allowed to tell you this.
You need to know if you're allowed to tell me this.
My birds tested positive for the Kung flu.
For the Kung flu? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably
that's
just
not a racist slur, didn't it? Kung flu. Like,
yeah, Kung flu is
COVID,
fine. No, that's fine. So basically, it's lady flu.
No, she's actually like she hasn't been well since about Thursday, and she's done a home test, and it's come back positive for COVID. And like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Well. Luckily, like, I finally got through to someone on the phone, and like, the woman I spoke to, she was really polite and really helpful, informative and stuff. And then her bloody computer crashed and we had to start all over again.
Oh my God!
Looking back, it is kind of funny, but at the time, like I just wanted to go and punch a brick wall. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Oh shit! That's no good.
Yeah.
Terrible.
But should be about Tuesday.
Me bird is sick.
A nice bit of time off work for her.
Oh yeah. Well. So.
And your girlfriend has lady flu. She hasn't. She's tested positive for COVID.
It's still lady flu. You've got man flu, probably.
I ain't got man flu. No.
Well,
I'm too manly for man flu.
Have you got lady flu then?
Yeah, I've got lady flu. Yeah.
You got lady flu. You got lady because I do lady things.
Been listening to too many Culture Club songs, maybe. Come on.
I've got lady flu.
My bird's dad, when she first saw that Karma Chameleon, Boy
George.
Oh, it's all right. My bird's phone's ringing. What was I saying?
Yeah, your boy George.
What was I saying?
Boy George.
Boy
George. Come on.
I was on about him, wasn't I, Boy George? Yeah, but when my bird's dad, like he was like one of them sort of old school kind of working class. I mean, he's dead now, but like when that Karma Chameleon song first come on, it must have been Top of the Pops or something, like, or whatever. He was a Geordie geezer. Well, he was Irish, but he lived in Geordie most of his life. He's pointing at the screen saying, "That's a woman."
Oh gosh, that's funny.
But then again, if you've seen my latest photo, you'd probably think I was a woman as well if I didn't have a tiny bit of facial hair.
What did he think of you?
You what?
What did he think of you when he met you?
What did he? Not much, to be honest. But he's from that generation, and like,
yeah.
Growing up in the 30s and 40s and whatnot, like someone like me comes along, like, what the hell is that?
What the hell is that?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Oh, right.
It was we became good kind of, I suppose you'd say friends, like, but like, like, you know me, I take a bit of getting used to, don't I? Because I'm a bit kind of out there, you know what I mean? I'm a bit far out.
According to Richard says you're a reincarnation of Roy Wood.
I don't even know who this Roy Wood is.
Oh, come on. Wizard.
It rings a bell, but I'm Wizard. Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, I wish it could be Christmas every day.
Yeah, not a huge fan of that band, but I mean, obviously being from Birmingham,
Birmingham.
I've got to be loyal to Ozzy Osbourne, haven't I, Sharon?
Sharon. Hey, look, Stuart.
Hang on. Boy George is a friend of mine. We shared many happy evening exchanging mail.
Good old Stuart.
So
there
very
you
nice.
go. See, it's always somebody knows somebody who knows somebody. So yeah, it's quite good.
I'll tell you what. I've met Iggy Pop.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you this. He's the biggest fucking wanker I've ever met in my life.
Oh dear.
Like, he was getting on his, you know, with me and my pals, we paid like good money to go and watch the geezer play.
Yeah.
And we come in, and he was doing like a signing outside his tour bus after the gig.
Yeah.
And like we've asked him for an autograph on it, and he just like said to us, "I'm not going to try and do like an American accent." He was just like he said something like, "Not for you, kids." You know, I mean, we were kids, I suppose. We were 17, 18. Like, that's kind of a kid, I guess. But like he was a kid once, and I mean, I know he's like 5,000 years old now, but he must have been young once.
Yeah, well, he may have been having a bad day, or or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know. Whatever.
Could have been, yeah. Tell you who else was a big letdown? Bob Dylan. Saw him live. He was rubbish.
Well, I don't like his voice.
And Bob Dylan was one of my. He still is one of my heroes.
Got a very boring voice. He's got a very boring voice.
Yeah, he kind of has, doesn't he? I met Ozzy a long time ago, and he gave me a CD. Hey.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I've met Robert Plant of Led Zeppelin as well.
He was in Led Zeppelin, was he?
No, not Ozzy Osbourne.
No,
Robert Plant.
Robert Plant was in Led Zeppelin. I didn't know that.
How can you not know that?
I didn't know that.
Where do you think he was in? The Spice Girls.
I didn't know. I know he had a solo career at one time, but no, I didn't know.
Yeah, he was the frontman of Led Zeppelin.
Oh, there you go.
I never got Bob. A lot of people don't. I mean, he's got no sense of rhythm, really. He's terrible at the guitar. He's a god-awful singer. But his lyrics are brilliant, in my opinion.
Yeah. Jackie says that she's met Benny from Crossroads.
Crossroads, I remember that.
I never got Bob. Oh yeah, Bob Dylan. Yeah, I know. I don't. He drones on a little bit. I don't like his songs. It's just so boring.
What about Leonard Cohen? Do you like him?
Oh, he's even worse. Oh, Leonard Cohen is so. It makes you want to kill yourself. It's like so boring. Oh my God.
Everyone says that, how depressing it is. Yeah, it is
so depressing. Jesus.
Like that stupid Chelsea hotels. I'm not a big fan, to be honest with you. Like there's this line from the film Good Night, Mr. Tom. I don't know why I'm even bringing this up, but
no, I don't know why.
He's like Mr. Tom.
Yeah.
Like he's in the church playing his organ and that, and like he says to the people, it's uplifting people want, not burying. That's how I feel about Leonard Cohen.
Yeah.
Music to slit your wrist.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So Starlight says he was a runner, and let me set you on a wild goose chase, a bottle of green margarita. Hours later, I returned empty-handed. Was that a long stand or what? Yes. Indeed.
And maybe Andy Six's Burrs giving you the COVID-19 when you were licking.
Yeah, maybe.
I didn't know it was a sexually transmitted disease. Bloody hell, man.
Well, apparently you can get it when you do certain activities, like shoveling snow. You can get it. Yeah, apparently.
Shoveling snow. Surely bacteria dies in cold temperature. Oh,
well, I don't know. Whatever. Gilbert O'Sullivan.
Ask a doctor. Gilbert O'Sullivan has as much personality as a paper teapot. Oh,
and
God.
Incredibly rude, yeah. I can believe that. I can believe that. She met Tears for Fears before they became famous.
Tears for Fears? They did that, I only know that one song, that Mad World song.
Mad World, yes.
Yeah.
I met Madonna. Madonna Nut.
I met Madonna.
But she
Madonna
was rude.
Nut. Do you mean but she was rude?
Yeah, but she was rude.
a lot of them are these celebrity type people. They think they're better than like mortals like us.
Well, it's the ego, isn't it, Andrew? You have to, if you have an ego and you think that you're better than everybody else, then it will come across.
Yeah.
But there again, I know I'm better than everybody else. That's a joke, by the way. Because
I know.
What an egotistical bastard. That's what
Even when I've been in very kind of not successful bands, like I've managed to convince myself that I'm some sort of like high profile rock star and stuff. Then I listen back years and years later, and I realise, God, our songs were awful, man. You know?
Yeah, that's the way, isn't it? That's the way.
There's a new arrival in the world.
Oh, that's
one of Delia's or Dela's work colleagues has had a baby.
Ooh.
Baby Patrick.
Ooh. There's nothing like playing with your organ in church.
God.
Before
I used to go to church. Not because I wanted to, because I bloody had to. I was dragged there. Fucking, oops, sorry, language.
Language sympathy.
Yeah, like, I would say celebrities are narcissists. Just saying.
They probably are.
99.9% of them are.
I think they forget where they are and who put them there.
Yeah, it's like you wouldn't. I'm trying to think of a metaphor now. Like, you wouldn't blame the yellow brick road for showing you the way to Oz, would you? So why do they blame their fans for liking them? You know,
yeah, exactly. They're the ones paying the bills, though, aren't they? That's the thing. It's like, well, you know, it should be more appreciative of what they're doing for you. So Itsy Bitsy used to work in room service. Used to get instead
Wembley
of a tip.
Stadium, and met hundreds of groups. Instead of giving me a tip, I used to get free concert tickets or free signs. That's all right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, actually, now I think about it, like, shouldn't they have given them a tip as well as a free signed CD?
Well, can't be sure.
I don't know if this still happens, but like the gigs, like of the more famous people I've been to, like you always get scalpers outside selling like T-shirts and stuff. I'm not sure how legal that even is.
It's rip-off T-shirts, isn't it? Rip-offs.
Yeah.
We're all made from stars. Oh, that's nice. I like that.
But like when I seen I think it was Motorhead actually, like at Birmingham Academy. Well, it's not in the. It still exists, but it's in a different place now. I think it was called the Carling Academy back then, because it obviously had some sort of sponsorship deal with
Carling Black Label.
Carling Black Label, as it was once known. Yeah, horrible beer, man. Not for me at all. But anyway, yeah, like every gig you went to, there was always people out there like, €4 for your T-shirt, €10 a day. And if you actually spent a £5 on a T-shirt, like, it'll look nice, sort of, until you put it in the washing machine. Then it's shrunk, and all the tacky, like, polyester, whatever logo that was on it, most of it's already washed up. Yeah. And like you're thinking, I can see why that only cost a bloody £5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey,
Jackie's made in a sweatshop. So I'll see you later, Jackie.
She says her husband's been naughty. He needs a good spanking.
Been a very naughty boy here today.
He's gonna get a good spanking. Oh, lucky
Give
chap.
him the frying pan of doom. Go on.
Lucky chap. I wouldn't mind a spanking. I'll give you a spanking. Oh my god.
But anyway, back to what we were saying. Like,
what were we saying? I can't remember.
I like Motorhead.
Oh,
I went to see Motorhead and I've still got ringing in my ears.
Have you?
Like,
after 20 years.
About 20 odd years, yeah.
I watched TV last night. I watched Fleetwood Mac.
I liked Fleetwood. Well, I liked the early Fleetwood Mac. I didn't really like it when they got that woman in. Like, what's her name? Stevie Nicks.
Stevie Nicks? Oh, she's a good singer.
She's a good singer, but like,
I'd give her one.
You'd give her one. Is she still about?
Yeah, they all are.
Right.
What's his face?
I like early Peter Green.
Oh
Fleetwood
God, what's
Mac.
his name? What's the bloke's name? It's from the tip of my tongue. Lindsay.
Fleetwood Mac.
Lindsay Buckingham. Lindsay Buckingham. He is a good.
Never heard of it.
He is a really good guitar player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, he's a really good guitar player that you might want to check out. He's on YouTube and also Facebook. He's called Mike Bradley.
Oh, is it called Andy?
He's and my Libyan pal, G.
Not Andy.
G Master.
Not Andy number 6.
No, Andy number 6. Wait, look, I am.
Not Andy number 6 then.
You see, that might sound impressive, but that's really, really easy to actually do what I'm doing there. Like,
yeah, but I couldn't do it.
You should learn, man. It's never too late.
Oh no, I can't play guitar.
Did you ever learn? Did you ever play a musical instrument?
No.
Never. Not even the recorder.
Oh God, no.
I did.
No.
And I played the flute.
Sorry.
But I got proper bullied for playing the flute.
Can't do that. I'm at the forecast of Heartbeat many moons ago. I was a VIP. Oh, I see. That was Heartbeat, the TV program. That's still on. That's still going.
Is that the police one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I watched that a few. I don't actually watch TV anymore.
No.
Yeah, I remember the bill as well. That was funny.
More. Who sang that song? Who sang this then?
Oh, in the midnight, it's Billy Idol, isn't it? If you're on about the in the midnight hour, she's something more. That's Billy Idol.
No, not that one. No, this one I just played.
Oh.
Andrea True Connection. There you go. That's it. Andrea True Connection. Oh God, that's terrible. He also met. Yes, that's terrible. Oh dear. Sorry about
that. Gary, do you know what though? Like, Gary Glitter was, before all this stuff we now know about him came out, like he was major, like, popular.
Oh yeah, he was a very popular singer.
Like some weird, like, man wrapped in bacon foil, like, saying he's the leader of some gang or something. I don't know what kind of gang it was in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Given what we now know about
That's
him.
right, yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Isn't he in prison again now? Or, like,
sorry?
I don't know, I've been keeping it. Like, I swear I heard he got, like, nicked again for, like, the usual stuff.
What, Gary?
I don't even... Yeah, him, yeah.
He's in bloody Weymouth prison.
Weymouth? I've been to Weymouth once.
Portland. Yeah. It's near Weymouth. It's basically the island near Weymouth. There's a prison there.
Really? So he got his own bloody island and stuff?
No, it's not his island.
Well, I know it's not his island.
It's not his prison either.
Has he got a nice sea view from his flat?
Probably, yeah.
Flat.
Probably. It's right on the... if you've ever been there, it's basically just an island. There's not a lot there.
Well, apart
my
from
first partner working in Constable And Barbara Streisand. Barbara Streisand. Oh my God.
I want to see Prince Andrew in prison. To be honest with you.
Well, let's put him let's put him in the same prison as Gary Glitter.
Yeah, they'd probably be good mates, wouldn't they? They obviously have the same taste in. I'm not going to say women. I'm going to say females.
No, that's it. Yeah.
You know, I don't really want to really go down that rabbit hole.
No, don't go down that one. We'll get banned.
Yeah. And Rolf Harris. Like,
oh God, yes. Do you want to?
you
Do you want to see my didgeridoo?
I used to like him as a kid. Like I used to watch Animal Hospital. Like he didn't. He just come across as like kind of a friendly, kind of quirky old like Aussie geezer with him.
Yeah.
Kind of looked a little bit like George Lucas, of the director of Star Wars, and I think it's Indiana Jones. Why am I saying it? People know who George Lucas is, but like, yeah, I always thought Rolf Harris looked a bit like him.
Yeah, he was a good artist, though, wasn't he? I mean, let's face it.
I can't take that away from him. He was a good painter.
Yeah, a good artist.
I met Jimmy Savile. He fixed it for me. Do you like the Sex Pistols?
Oh yeah, they were cool, weren't they?
Yeah, man. But you know, Johnny Rotten, John Lydon, like he exposed Jimmy Savile.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He did actually.
And the BBC sacked and banned for life John Lydon.
Yeah.
Which says a lot about the BBC, and they kept Savile on for like years and years, possibly even decades.
Yeah.
To carry on with all the nastiness that man was up to, you know.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but that's true, Wayne.
I've never even heard of Jeffrey Epstein until all this stuff about him came out. There's loads of them, man. I don't know if you've ever seen a film. What's it called? It's got Joaquin Phoenix in it. I think it's called. Don't quote me on this. I think it's called "You Were Never Really Here," and it's basically about these high-profile celebrity. Let's face it, paedophiles.
Yeah.
And it's very, very dark. Like,
yeah.
But a lot of them are up to it, man. I mean, Prince Andrew, like all that, like Epstein.
I don't know. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say, did you ever watch Jim Will Fix It on telly? Was it around?
Yeah, once.
Was
I just thought it was weird how a geezer would. I know I'm not one to talk about having a weird haircut or anything, but like I just thought it was strange how this man would come out like with a cigar that wasn't even lit. You just having a cigar if you're not going to smoke it, man. Cigars are horrible anyway, man. Me and my pals, like, we used to think we were like so cool, and where we lived, like, an area of Birmingham called Sturchley. Yeah, there used to be this tobacconist, and it was like a proper, like, something you get back in the day kind of tobacconist. You know, they were kind of, if you imagine like a sweet shop where you've got, say, cola bottles in one big plastic tub, sherbet lemons, etc., like pear drops and that.
Yeah.
It was like that, but with various flavoured tobaccos and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And there was a cherry vanilla one that was really nice. But me and my friends, like, we thought we were so cool. Like, that we used to, because we're from quite, like, poor backgrounds. Like, we got this thing called, I don't know if they still do this or not, but it's called Educational Maintenance Allowance, or simply EMA. Like, so you get 30 quid a week for turning up to school and that. Like, we decided one day, like, to prove how quote unquote hard we were, we'd go down the tobacconist and buy ourselves a Cuban cigar, which cost over 30 odd quid. So we sort of chipped in like 18 quid each. And like we were walking around the local park, smoking it, trying really hard not to throw up. Because it was absolutely horrible.
Oh God, that's terrible.
That's what idiot kids do, though. And I still don't think I've completely grown up now.
You've got to do things, haven't you? You've got to do this stuff.
Yeah, you got to live your life a little bit.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
I mean, I know people who've never people who would have been in the same year as me at school, but who never lived a single day in their life. You know what I mean? Like, do you live on Coronation Street? Yeah, I do. No, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm from Albert Square.
Oh God. Boom, 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 boom. Da 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 da.
The only good thing about EastEnders was Phil Mitchell.
Oh yeah, I love Phil Mitchell.
He was drunk. Oh, what's his real name? Steve something. And
is it Steve McFadden?
Yeah, that's the one.
I like what's his face? Leave it out,
Ross
mate.
Kemp.
Yeah, no, Ross. Is it Ross Kemp? No, not Ross Kemp.
Grant Mitchell.
Yeah.
Den Watts. Dirty Den.
No.
Give me a clue.
Pub landlord.
What? Peggy Mitchell.
Bloke.
Oh,
leave it out, mate. EastEnder. Talk really EastEnd. Danny Dyer. No, Danny Dyer.
Danny. Oh, him. Yeah.
Danny Dyer. He is a geezer. He is.
I'm a geezer, mate. I'm Danny Dyer, innit?
Danny Dyer, innit?
I support West Ham United, and I
love
have
him.
to admit, come on then, Millwall, let's have you, son.
Let's have you.
He's a kind of cockney geezer.
Let's be having you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I class him as a good actor or not, but
well, he's all right. I mean, I wouldn't mind his money.
He's good for a soap actor. Speaking of money, soap actors don't actually get paid that much. I mean, compared to us, they get paid a shitload. But for an acting role, like this is what I learned in media studies at A level. Like they're amongst the lowest paid of all sort of TV kind of people.
Yeah, but you've got to remember it's regular work.
I mean, it's not exactly hard, is it?
Well, no, you got to
do
learn
what
your
they
lines.
do, you know.
Got to learn your lines, though.
Yeah, most of them are really, really bad at acting anyway. Like,
do you think how many of them have been on it since the beginning?
I dread to think we're probably talking tens of thousands, mate. That might be an exaggeration. I don't know.
What about Dot Cotton? She was on it from the very beginning.
Yeah, I kind of respect her, though.
She's getting on a bit now.
Is she still even alive?
I don't know. June Brown, is it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that's her name. I know Pauline Fowler passed away.
Oh yeah, Pauline did. Yeah.
Yeah, Wendy Richard. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah, Wendy's gone.
Yeah.
Sad. And
kind of
what's her face?
Really.
Peggy. Is it Peggy?
Yeah, she's gone now as well, isn't she? Barbara Windsor. She was in them Carry On films, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's sad.
She actually, like, in a weird way, like, because she had this kind of like sort of get out of my pub kind of hard man thing. It was not man, obviously, thing going on. She reminds me of the landlord, well, landlady actually, of the pub that like my dad used to take me to when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like, her name was Phyllis. Like she was this like old school like Irish bird who she took absolutely no nonsense from anyone. Like
yeah. We have to say goodbye to Stuart. Nice to talk to
Right,
everybody
see
again.
you, Stuart, mate.
Indirectly, I'm now going to have to go because I need to put my teeth in. Oh, I love Stuart. He's funny.
All right, I'm going to let you go now anyway, Andy. I'll join you
buddy.
back in the group chat. Give someone else a chance if they want to phone in. All right, mate.
All right, buddy. Take care.
All right. Yeah, you too, mate. Cheers for the chat.
Good chat. Cheers.
All right. Bye, mate. All right,
Bye.
bye.
Buddy. Has he gone? Has he gone? Yeah. He's gone. Right. We could probably do one more call if you want. So if you haven't phoned in yet and you're thinking, damn, I've missed out. We'll do one more call. So if you want to call in now. Let's get a call. And choop, sweet child of mine. Yeah, I remember that one. That was really good last night. I really enjoyed that Fleetwood Mac. It was on for 2 hours. Played all the old songs. But Lindsey Buckingham is a really good guitar player. Absolutely. And Guns N' Roses. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Heavy metal, as they say. Anybody going to call in then? We're going to call it a day. Just let me know. Saxon out with a new album. Wheels of Steel. Saxon. Wheels of Steel. I've got that album. I did have that album. I haven't got it anymore. But yeah, I had that one when it came out. Saxon. So, interesting. They were wicked. Wicked, man. 747. Saxon. Good God. Any calls? Because we're going to call it a day. You was that rainbow. Twisted Sister. Yeah, I can take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. All right. Anyway.
Initiating shutdown sequence.
We're going to call it a day. Oh, bloody hell. Maybe we're not going to do it. I bet that's Richard. Hello?
Hello.
It is Richard. I knew it was.
How did you know?
Your number.
Oh, well, there you go.
Different every time. You're very lucky because you were saved by the bell.
Yeah, I know. I saw you very near. I haven't got much to say. Just one thing that I've noticed on YouTube from a subscriber called Thailand Bound.
Yeah.
Today, and he seems to think that somebody's reported that a lot of the hospitals and hotels in Thailand are in collusion with each other, giving tourists false positive COVID results because
they then have to go to the hospital
Yeah.
that is linked to the hotel they were staying in.
Yeah.
And they're sort of helping each other out.
A
With
little bit
corruption.
of a fraud thing going on then, is there?
Exactly. Yeah. And he's warning on his site, his YouTube site, he's warning people to be very careful before going to Thailand at the moment, because if they don't test you positive on day 1, they are giving you a false positive on day 5, which then means you've got to go and stay in a hospital, private hospital, for a minimum of 7 days at your own expense.
Yes. And it can be quite expensive, can't it?
Yeah, I think they said 10,000 baht a day.
What? 10,000 a day?
Yep.
Oh my God. Bloody hell.
Just something that I think those of us that are thinking or that do travel to Thailand should be aware of.
Yes, that's a good point. Yeah.
You know,
I think they need to look into that, don't they?
but will they? So just another example of the corruption in Thailand. I see the taxi service in Phuket has been called out for corruption.
Yes, I saw that article.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. And we both know that a lot of the police in Thailand stopping Westerners and for any excuse.
Did you see that story about the old face snappies that the Prime Minister came out and said that they're not legal. They were never legal, and they were never required. Never required, but they still fine you 20,000 baht.
Yeah, I think the deputy prime minister said it was never a law that you had to wear a mask, but the police were still going around fining people for not wearing it.
I'm wondering if they fined Thai people 20,000 or if it's just Farang.
Don't know, Andy. It's just another example of things you need to be aware of when you go there.
So, just for people's understanding, it was 10,000 baht a day. That is about what, £400?
I don't know. And the another point he made in the same video was, if you went there with your wife or your partner and they were staying with you in your room when you tested positive, even if they don't test positive themselves, they still have to go into quarantine, government quarantine, and that can cost 100,000. And what a lot of those are finding is, because they've not tested positive, they've only got caught in the loop of things. They're not covered by their insurance.
Yeah, because this is sounding very much like it could be like not only a fraud but an insurance scam as well. Because where do the hospitals get their money from? They get it from your insurance, don't they?
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. And
your health insurance, and you're supposed to have, is it 100,000?
Yeah, but the thing is, the hospital, they don't get the money directly from the insurance. They get them. You have to pay the hospital, and then it's up to you to take it up with the insurance company to get your reimbursement.
Yeah.
And that's when the insurance companies start looking at all the fine print for reasons not to pay you back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But relying on that particular test is where I have a problem.
Yes. And also they said in the same thing, if you'd previously had COVID and then went for a PCR test, you could still have small dead cells from the previous COVID that would show up as positive on the test, even though you're negative.
Yeah, because you don't know what rate they're using for the test. Because it could be,
right.
they could whack it up to 40 or 50 cycles.
Yeah, I don't know how the tests work.
Well, the lower cycles are better. They don't do that. They do it higher cycles. So, pretty much. Yeah. 224 quid for 10,000 baht.
Yeah.
A lot of money, that. That's per day.
Anyway, Andy, I'm going to go and have my tea now.
All
Just
right,
thought I'd have
buddy.
a quick word with you before you went.
Yep. All right. Well, thanks for phoning in.
Nice to talk to you, and I'll see you on Wednesday.
See you on Wednesday. Yeah. Take care.
Oh, bye, everybody.
Have a good evening.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Right, okay then. So that's line is shut. Line is shut. No more calls. We're going to call it a day.
Initiating shutdown sequence.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, 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 everybody. And that's my cue to exit.
Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go. My micro mechanism thanks you. My computer tapes thank you. And I thank you.
Is this a happy ending or a sad ending?
It's an ending. That's enough.
I'm pretty tired. Think I'll go home now.
Okay, so thank you very much, everybody, for joining in today. Thank you for your calls and your comments. Really appreciate the support. If you want to go the extra mile, then support me on Patreon, YouTube membership program, or you can do the website, talkingradio.co.uk, for a monthly membership. And remember, have a very good evening.
Harry, are we ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Then let's do it. All hands, initiate shutdown sequence.
Now, come along, you two. Say goodbye to the fishes. Goodbye, Tish. Goodbye, Tosh. We have to stop now, but Andy Pandy's coming again soon. Goodbye, children.
Andy's waving goodbye, goodbye.